Hey, what is going on YouTube? What's going on everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? Welcome back, welcome back. So we're back here with some Lou Reed, okay? Some of y'all have asked about Lou Reed before. I'll try to see. I feel like he's been a part of somebody I reacted to here on the channel, a group or something. He's had some kind of relation. I just can't remember specifically where, but we'll get into this song. We'll do a little dive in afterwards. But this one here is called A Walk on the Wild Side. I know this one's been requested. Like I said, I just cannot remember where it was requested on the channel. And when I was looking for some stuff to potentially react to, I saw this one and it rang a bell. Hey, somebody did ask me about that. So let's go ahead and dive into this one, man. Walk on the Wild Side with Lou Reed. All right, here we go. Let's get it started. Sounds like a really loose bass or something. Maybe where Korn got inspired from.
Holly came from Miami, FLA. Hitchhiked her way across USA. Plucked her eyebrows on the way. Shaved her legs and then he was a she. She says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side.
We got like a cross-dresser or something just saying, hey, take a walk on the wild side. He said he was a she.
Candy came from out on the island. In the back room she was everybody's darling. But she never lost her head. Even when she was given head, she says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
She never lost her head even
and
when
the colored girls go do 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 do.
Hey man, such a simple rhythm in the back, but he's giving this song a bop. Now you got some girl harmonies in there. Like a slide.
Little Joe never once gave it away. Everybody had to pay and pay. A hustle here and a hustle there. New York City is the place where they said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey Joe, take a walk on the wild side.
He's just talking, he's not even singing. It reminds me of Cake, the band Cake, if you guys ever heard them. He does that.
Sugar Plum Fairy came and hit the streets, looking for soul food and a place to eat. Went to the Apollo, you should have seen him go, go, go. They said, hey sugar, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Alright. Ha. Jackie is just speeding away. Thought she was James Dean for a day. Then I guess she had to crash. Valium would have helped that patch. I said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
Crashing on some drugs.
I said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side. And the colored girls say, do 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 do.
Oh yeah. I like the fade out on this song with that right there, man. You get the horn to walk you on out of the song. That's always cool, right? The whole song didn't have it. They throw it in on the end just to walk you out the door, man. I like that. I like that addition. So this is Lou Reed, man. Very sly voice right here, very calm and cool. Almost like Fonzie on this track, man. Like I said, I feel like I've seen inspirations in music that came later from some of these. I don't know when this one was released. We'll take a look. I'm assuming, I don't know, man. I don't even want to assume on this one. It's too hard to nail it. It's too hard to nail it. I want to say maybe early 80s, but I could see this being 70s as well. But we'll have a dive. But like I said, the way he kind of talks on the track instead of singing, man, the guy from Cake sounds eerily similar to the vibe I got on this song when he's singing his songs, if you will. And I like Cake. Cake is a good band for me. I don't know too much of their catalog, but I know, I don't know, a handful of songs or so, and they're pretty good. It's got a good vibe. The bass sounds like real loose and deep to me on this. And once again, like Korn, music's nothing like this at all. But the bass reminds me. I wonder, hey, maybe some inspiration here. I don't know. Korn's another band I grew up in that era. Don't know a lot about, but I know that bass sound, right? I didn't listen to a lot of Korn growing up. My personal preference wasn't quite there. It wasn't quite there at the time. So as far as the song goes, before we get in here, the vibes I was getting from Walk on the Wild Side is literally that. Hey, come have an experience outside your comfort zone, man. It sounded like it was the cross-dresser, maybe a prostitute, or maybe the cross-dresser was a prostitute at some point. Or maybe not even a prostitute, maybe somebody who just likes partying and giving it up. So this chick was out there. He said never lost her head while giving head is what I thought I heard. So maybe I should pull up the lyrics instead. And then, of course, we got the sounds about a drug use going on, that she crashed when she was maybe, getting high on speed. So some drug use, the fallout from it. But let's go ahead and take a little look into this one. So this was released in 72, man. I was off. I could have saw this being so it's the 70s. It's the 70s. Okay, 72. And we got it as glam rock. Of course, some of y'all helped enlighten me on what you thought glam rock could be, and it could be some of those tongue-in-cheek lyrics a little bit, having fun with the song, the sound, incorporating some humor in there. And because I saw glam rock with 10cc, I had a few people kind of help me break down the idea of glam rock genre, because I always thought it was purely a look thing, but it doesn't seem like it's just about that. It also incorporates some other elements in there. So we've got Walk on the Wild Side is a song by American rock musician Lou Reed from his second solo album. So yeah, he was with somebody prior, I'm assuming. We'll go ahead and look into that as well. It was produced by David Bowie and Mick Ronson and released as a double A side with Perfect Day. Known as a countercultural anthem, the song received wide radio coverage and became Reed's biggest hit and signature song, while touching on topics considered taboo at the time, such as transgender people, drugs, male prostitution, and oral sex, man. So this song made some people feel quite uncomfortable and angry. So the song's lyrics describing a series of individuals and their journey to New York City refer to several of the regular superstars as Andy Warhol's at Andy Warhol's New York studio, The Factory. The song mentions Holly Woodlawn, Candy Darling, Joe D'Alessandro, Jackie Curtis, and Joe Campbell, referred to in the song by the nickname Sugar Plum Fairy. Okay. So the lyrics of Walk on the Wild Side were groundbreaking and risque for their time, telling stories not usually told in rock songs up to then, and containing references to prostitutions, transgender people, and oral sex. I always thought it would be kind of fun to introduce people to characters they maybe hadn't met before or hadn't wanted to meet. Yeah, it is risky. This is risky business, man, because people get really caught up and emotional when you talk about subjects that make them very uncomfortable. So man, I'm always for people like boundary testing. I'm all for it, man, because there's so much things in life that really aren't that dang serious, in my opinion, that people will literally let ruin their day, ruin their month, ruin their year. So hey, I give props. I applaud when people test those boundaries, because certain boundaries need to be pushed, man. right? It's to me, it's just not that big of of a deal. But that's why I separate myself. I sit in the background and don't really put my opinion out there on every little thing, and that's not just here on YouTube. That's in real life. Just because I'm not the boundary pusher. Although I'll say, hey, go out there and do it. I just can't deal with the headache from people. If we see eye to eye, it's better. Like, I don't even need to talk. We live in a society where it's hard pressed to change somebody's opinion, and I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered too much. So I'll share my opinion, but I'm not gonna sit there and argue with somebody for an hour to change their opinion. But hey, those who have that energy, man, be all about it. Go do it. Let's see. So right here we're seeing Velvet Underground. I wanted to take a look. That's who I thought he was a part of, but I don't know. So let's see. Lou Reed. Let's click on his thing right here, formerly of the Velvet Underground and Metal Machine Trio. Okay, so I've heard one song from the Velvet Underground, and that's where Lou Reed was a part of. Now, let's see, was he the singer of that group as well? Yeah, so it says it originally comprised of singer and guitarist Lou Reed, Welsh instrumentalist John Cale, guitarist Sterling Morrison, and drummer Angus McLeese. So with Lou Reed, I wanted to see so he's out of New York as well, which it said Velvet Underground was out of. I haven't ever been to New York before, and I gotta admit that I'm a little intimidated. I don't know, for those of you that have been there and for those of you that understand it, I hear it's a really rude place, man. It's hard to get around. The traffic's terrible. There's, of course, I've seen recorded incidents like on trains and stuff where people are assaulted without any reason whatsoever. Well, sometimes it's racism, I guess. I've seen videos of like Asian Americans attacked and whatnot, even Asian tourists attacked. So it's crazy. My perception of what goes on there is kind of like, dang, that's a interesting place to be. But I haven't ever been there. So you guys let me know, is it as bad as we hear it is, as I've heard it is? Or is it like, man, it's not that bad, go check out New York, it's a really cool place to check out? So I don't know, I'm interested by those who live there or those who have been there multiple times. What is your perception, man? What do you think? Is it worth making a trip out there? Especially, is it worth with my kids? If I want to go with me, my wife, and my kids, is it something that I shouldn't really be too worried or concerned about how our experience would be there? Let me know. New York. All right, so he's from New York, US. Genres he's done is rock, experimental, proto-punk, glam rock, art rock, noise rock, man. Actually, Lou Reed right here passed away, though, 10 years ago, October 27, 2013, man. Almost exactly 10 years ago at the age of 71. All right, rest in peace, Mr. Lou Reed. I did see something here about Metallica. I was trying to see. So right here, he contributed music to two theatrical interpretations of 19th century writers, one of which he developed into an album titled The Raven. He married his third wife, Laurie Anderson, in 2008 and recorded the collaboration album Lulu with Metallica. Now, some of you guys know I'm a pretty big Metallica fan, man, but I didn't continue listening heavy to Metallica beyond a certain point. Probably Garage Days. Garage Days album, tapped a little bit into Saint Anger just lightly, and didn't know much beyond that. So Lulu's one of those albums I don't think I've ever heard a song off of. Okay, so we've got Lulu, that is a collaborative studio album between rock singer Lou Reed and heavy metal band Metallica. I've heard about the album, haven't ever heard a song on it, and apparently it's a collaboration with Lou Reed. So I've heard about the album, didn't know it was Lou Reed who they did it with, but I did know Metallica had this album, and I've actually heard bad receptions about it. But like I said myself, I don't think I've ever heard a single song off of it. And as a Metallica fan, there's probably a few albums like that. So I'm not diehard, I would say, but I love a lot of their stuff. Sorry, I ran over my headset wire. I love a lot of their stuff, Garage Days and before. I know for a fact. Beyond that, I don't know if I like their stuff or not. But anyway, so that was us taking a dive right here into Lou Reed with Walk on the Wild Side. Very fun, very risky, as they say with this one, man. And I applaud him for walking out there and opening those doors, because to get you know, more progressive in life, somebody's got to be the ones out there to push the boundaries. Applause to those people, man. Well, thank you guys for tuning in here today. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction right here, rocking with Lou Reed and Walk on the Wild Side, man. Let me know if there's any more songs that you think are worth diving into here with Lou Reed or even Velvet Underground. All right, guys, let me know. Thank you so much for rocking with me here today. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like, subscribe. Check out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel, including becoming a member here on my YouTube, my Patreon, or donation request if you so choose. All right, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.